her, she think of the big bump. Roll around with a big drum, getting this money since I was a low one. I got you think of my love song, yeah, roll around with a big drum. He tryna kill some, yeah, orange skin, how we blow some.
What's popping, guys? It's your girl TAECASHHH. Welcome back to the vault. You already know how I'm coming. We get into these coins, okay? Yes, I'm in the same top, same clothes, same fucking location, okay? It's the same day, but we doing back to back because now I'm a little wine lit and I feel like talking to y'all. So we're gonna hit y'all with a little sip and chat. Minus the sipping because I already sipped already. Whew. So if you don't know already, I am from Toronto, Ontario, or as of recently, downtown Canada. And honestly, like, there's just so much to say in so little time. So I'm gonna try to wrap it up the best I can. If you are interested in me talking my ass off, ranting to you guys for a little bit, and kind of getting under your guys' skin and really saying some shit that other people don't want to say and some shit that I don't know who needs to hear, but they need to hear it, then tune in and let's get into the video. One of my biggest pet peeves with Torontonians, okay, is that hating shit. Toronto people do not know how to just genuinely support and be there for their own peers, their friends, or their fucking family. People from Toronto would much rather, and like, don't knock me, this is probably like a thing for other cities in other places in the world, but I'm talking strictly Toronto, okay? People would much rather DM, support, buy from celebrities and people that they don't know, okay? They don't know who the flying fuck you are, okay, Steve? Little Uzi doesn't know who the fuck you are. Doesn't care who the hell you are, but you'd much rather DM that nigga happy birthday or buy that nigga's album or buy their merch as opposed to your nigga that grew up with you in high school and is trying to make something out of his rap career. And I don't want to come off like you have to support everybody, like you just have to go so hard for other people, because I know there's a lot of people like myself that go super duper hard for all their friends and people who they fuck with. Like, I don't have to be close with you, but if I know you fuck with each other and I see yourself try to start a business, try to make something of yourself, I fuck with that as a whole. You know what I'm trying to say? Whether that's music, a clothing line, a hair business, etc, 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 I fuck with you and I'm gonna try to support you in the many little ways as I can, even if I don't cop for myself or your music's not for me, or you know what I'm trying to say. The list goes on. TAECASHHH will still put my stamp approval and get it out there because someone else might like their shit. So why would I not help and support? Why would I support Asian doll who's all the way in fucking the States from Dallas, Texas, over Marika, sorry if I'm butchering your name, over her who's in the city that makes good music? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, you're going so hard for a person that doesn't know you or care about your existence over the people that are in your city. Why? Because people in Toronto are generally fucking haters. Like, the jealousy and envy in the city is toxic, like literally toxic. Like, you literally cannot get away from it. That's how toxic it is, okay? I come from a city where niggas would rather gun down, kill, rob, and fucking embarrass upcoming artists in the city than to bump their track and put their music out to get there so that they can bust and blow and put the entire city on. Who are you to try to play God and take someone's life because they're doing better than you, because they're doing something that you could never do? It doesn't make any sense. Like, it doesn't make any sense at all. Like, and I don't want to label it as like rappers only get killed because people are jealous of them, because a lot of these rappers are gang affiliated, you know what I'm trying to say? They have their own politics, they have their own beef, yada yada yada. I get that, but a lot of this shit is just over jealousy and envy. They don't want to see you win. Like, if you're keeping it in the buck, Toronto people do not want to see you win. It takes $0.00 and 00 cents to fucking support someone with a like, repost, like retweet, like, you know what I'm trying to say, a comment, a fucking share on your story. To God damn it, people will not do it just because it's you. Just because it's you. You could be doing the same thing as the next girl, but no one's gonna post your shit just because you're not that next girl. Like, for instance, I started YouTube, okay, boom. A few other people started YouTube around the same time, and you can literally see I literally watch my mutuals, people who I fuck with heavy on social media, favor and push people who are more closer to them, or the people that they like more than you, more than they would for you, just because I'm not them. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you could be doing way better installs, okay? So you could be a better DJ than the next bitch that has more followers than you, but because you are you, you're not gonna get the hits. Toronto doesn't know how to support actual talent. They like to support popularity, people who get more likes and clicks, who have more followers and more retweets and shit like that. Like, that's who Toronto would push. Toronto would rather support birds on social media than to actually support the person who's spitting real facts. YouTube would rather support people who are airheads, who only do shit for the views and the clicks, who are not really passionate about making content and making material, who don't care if they get 30 views on their video, they're still gonna drop another one. They'd rather support people who would shake their ass. They do fake pranks, they make fake relationships. That's the type of shit that Toronto eats up and chews up and spits it out and makes them blow. For example, Top 5. Top 5 music is trash. He's fucking ugly. He doesn't do anything for the city but to make us look like complete fucking goofs. And I'm sick and tired of it. Like, I'm sick and tired of seeing niggas like Top 5. I'm sick and tired of seeing artists like Karomas. I'm sick and tired of seeing Six Buzz as a whole posting absolute nonsense and portraying Toronto as a fucking mess. This is why Americans always think Toronto's so soft and we ain't shit and ray-tay-tay, because this is the shit that we promote. People were mad on Twitter because a girl blew off of saying downtown Canada. Who the fuck gives a fuck? You guys literally made her get the recognition she did, okay? Sis was on a radio channel while you're at home mad about it because what? You wanted to retweet, you wanted to reply, you wanted to be all up in people's business for no reason. They were joking with each other. Why the fuck are you guys mad? Toronto supports nonsense and gets mad when the nonsense blows. What the fuck else is supposed to blow if all you guys support is nonsense? Like, please tell me the logic behind that shit, because I don't get it yet. People tweet all the time like, I wish Toronto was like the States where we support each other and we can all become like this one big huge ass YouTube community, but nobody wants to be serious and collab. You know how many times I've tweeted Toronto YouTubers who wants to collab, no response? Like, people just think that they're too sick and they're so into themselves. You're not better than anybody. So for you to feel like you're better than somebody, you can't collab with them, or you can't support them because you have a channel yourself, like, that's fucking whack. Because people in the States don't think like that. And I'm not gonna try to make it seem like the States is way better than us, because they have their own faults. You know what I'm saying? They're probably relating to the shit that I'm saying with people in their city. So I'm not trying to make it seem like that. But people in this city just need to do better. I come from a city where girls would rather copycat than to fucking do something that they're actually passionate about. So many girls launch hair businesses, services, fucking lines where they're selling bundles and etc, Y, X, and Z, and they don't know shit about hair. I'm not trying to say that you cannot do it. Maybe you can do it, but I just feel like people need to just be real with themselves. Don't just do what the other person is doing, and do something that you could actually thrive in. Just because everybody is starting a business does not mean you have to. What do you actually want to start a business for? Like, do you actually have a passion for selling clothes? Do you see yourself owning and running a store? Do you see your name in lights? Do you see customers coming back to you, being loyal? Like, so many people want to get into entrepreneurship. They want to start a business. They want to do this and they want to do that, and they have zero customer service. I cannot tell you the amount of times I've seen some shit like this blow up on social media with people going to people from Toronto for their services and they don't fulfill. You give them your feedback and now you're warring with them and their entire gang. Like, that shit is not cute. That shit is not fitting for your business. If you cannot take criticism and deliver what you claim your brand delivers, then you should not be in the business game. If we're keeping it a buck, not everybody can be a freaking CEO. A lot of people are trying to take up CEO positions and they are only employee 9 to 5, $14 an hour worth. And if that hurts, it fucking hurts, bro. Suck it the fuck up, because that's the reality tea you guys really need to sip on. Everybody wants to be a rapper. Since when is, like, please, like, give me a fucking break, because half of you niggas cannot rap. I'm not here to knock anyone's hustle or their grinds. Maybe that's really what you feel like you're passionate about, but I just really want people from Toronto to really tap into themselves and be real with themselves. Just because someone's not supporting you doesn't mean that they are a hater. If you know me, I am genuine to the T. I won't even like my friend's pictures if I don't think the picture looks good. I'm not a yes woman. I will not like your shit if I don't fuck with your shit. And if I think your shit has potential and maybe it's just not for me and it's for somebody else, I will promote it. Like, I'm sick and fucking tired. Like, I wish we would push stuff and we would celebrate and support people who generally deserve it. Not the fucking cookie cutter, bird ass, airhead ass shit that we fucking promote. Like, I feel like if people were just more real with themselves and they're more true to who they want to be, they didn't want to do what the next man did, they didn't want to fucking claim a hood that they're not from, and they didn't want to, you know what I'm trying to say, just do shit for the fucking image, the likes, the followers, the city would be a way more less toxic place. People are just so worried about what the next person is doing, and then they wonder why their life is not getting to the place that they want to be, because you're not genuine. You're not genuine. You're not doing what you really want to do. You're doing what your brethren was doing. You're doing what you seen that nigga on TV was doing. If people in Toronto would just learn to love themselves, learn to stop pocket watching, like stop watching what the next man makes, you would live a happier life if you just cared less. Worry about yourself. Mind the business that pays you. I'm not the prettiest girl in the fucking world, okay? There's a lot of shit that I would change about myself, okay? I'm not the biggest YouTuber. I'm not an influencer. I'm nobody that you have to listen to. But I'm a person that sees shit and I keep it real. And I just wish everybody else could see shit and keep it real just like I do. It doesn't pay to be fucking honest. You may lose some friends. You may lose family members. You may lose whoever the fuck. But newsflash, if you lose them and you're just keeping it real, they weren't for you anyways. And that's just on period. Like, people just need to learn not to be a yes man. A lot of you niggas need to tell your niggas in the studio that that's not it. That's not the track. That song's fucking whack. Fam, maybe you should just stop rapping, fam. Maybe you should just stop selling dope and go back to fucking school and work your 9 to 5. Some of you girls need to tell your friends, like, why the fuck do you have an OnlyFans? Like, why are you selling your front in hotels? Like, what are you doing with your life? You were so smart. You were so good in da-da-da-da-da in high school. Like, why can't you do that shit? It doesn't hurt to keep it a buck with your people. You know what I'm trying to say? But if that's your cup of tea and that's the vibe you guys are on, then so be it. But I'm just here to say, stop pocket watching, stop calling people haters because they don't support you, and support the people who you should support and stop supporting what is cool. And that's just fucking that. That was a mouthful. Thank you guys for fucking with me. If you guys like videos like this, my little sip and chat, I promise next time I'll actually sip and chat. But if you guys fuck with videos like this where I keep it a buck and I just rant and say how I feel, make sure you like and comment. If you aren't already a part of the Cash Clan, make sure you subscribe, hit that cash bell so you know when I post next. And I promise you guys, I will keep delivering good content for you guys. You guys already know the fucking vibes. You already know how I'm coming, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I need that. When I slide, I ain't popping no mess. Me and Lucy, we aiming for head.